Hi, this is Jennifer Rose. Welcome to my videos if it's your first one. For those of you that have been joining me, welcome back. I have evolved since this has started. If anybody has kind of seen me on this journey, I went into my truth and came out, and it just felt like this backpack coming off. And then I was like, well, I want to teach other people how to do this. So I want to tell them what I did. So it made me construct with these roadblocks and these things in my way. I needed to pivot a lot in this journey. But by those pivots, by listening to those signs, I got one of the most valuable teachings that you could ever give somebody. If you really work on the 5 habits that I have put together, you will start to see results in your life. And the 7 levels of being human is what is possible. That you go from a mind-based way of thinking to a heart-based approach. I take you from here to here. And I used to have, before all of this, that negative person in my head constantly making me question everything about every decision, every conversation that I was in. And I changed that to know real time how I'm thinking about something, how I'm evaluating something. So when I went to do the teachings, I was doing those teachings, but I was getting what was being taught, like driven home to me. How well I was doing or how much work I still needed to do. And it was invaluable. I feel like I started this journey kind of raw, kind of, just my intuition always. My intuition has been there from the very beginning. It is a skill that I have that I always go on, is what is needed in any moment. And when I finished last year, I feel like I have fully come into my spirit. And what is spirit? Spirit is not a religion. Spirit is not even the movement. Spirit is who you are. You as the individual that's watching this video. That's the spirit. That is what, as a spirituality coach, is I'm teaching for you to find your spirit like I was able to find mine. I was saved multiple times by something bigger than myself. And now I feel one with that source. And that is my spirit. Everything that comes is within you. It is in here. All your answers, all your questions come from you. The only answers that matter are your answers, your opinions. Anyone that's telling you, hey, I have all the answers, pay $1,500. You might, and if you do get answers, great, it's worth $1,500. But at the end of the day, they cannot give you what you do not have. If you do not have self-love, they can't give you love. And you don't even know how to receive love since it's not in here. Self-worth, same thing. If you do not have self-worth, somebody can't give you that. You have to have that. Everything that you need in life is in here. And last year, when I finished my teachings, I got this life method that came from within my spirit to give to all of you. And I call it my Stoplight method. So if you watch my why video, I think it was video number 2, well, 3, because I had my truth video. But it is, I use why do you heal, and I used a car as an example. So when you have a car, if you have something wrong going with the engine, you have to fix it or you can't use it. If you don't put enough gas in the car, it doesn't go from point A to point B. It doesn't even get off the parking lot. If you don't take care of the outside, it doesn't function. It may work, but it's not functioning. And that is how we have to treat ourselves, is make sure we are functioning. If you are letting somebody else drive your car, you're taking all their advice, everything, then you are going in the direction that they want you to go. And then most complain about where they're at in life because they haven't taken accountability. And here's the thing, you can blame anyone for your circumstances. You have the right to do that. I had bad parenting, I had bad advice, I had everything. But what can you do with that? Where can you go with that? You can't go anywhere with it. You have this hand representing blame, but it is a roadblock in your life. It is not until you take responsibility for your direction that you're going in life that you actually do go somewhere. So how can we do that? The stoplight method is there to help you. Look at it like this. If you have a relationship, a job, an experience, and it's just going well, like everything you do is just, the doors are opening, all of a sudden somebody comes back into your life. I was just listening to somebody else a couple of days ago, they're going, God, we want to go do something we want to, and all of a sudden they get a phone call and they get exactly what they want. Now, you do get what you want, and sometimes that comes with challenges. And you work with those challenges, but the more you work on those challenges, the more you get that green light of this is the direction I'm going. Because something in here, not here, because we can have our doubts in our mind, right? That this is too easy. There's something going to go wrong, especially like my life, if every single bad thing seemed to be happening. You're just waiting for the bottom to fall out. You're like, yeah, it's good now, but it won't be. And that way of thinking doesn't get you anywhere. It's the heart. It's the heart that's saying, this is the green light, go get what you want. And here's where you listen to, if this, your heart is telling you signs, and this is what feelings are. People dismiss feelings because they think that, oh, well, let me just positive think my way out of it. And that doesn't work. You have to understand why your anger is there, why you feel irritated, why you feel upset, because something's there and it's giving you the yellow. Slow down. Think about it. What's going on in this situation that's giving me a yellow? What is the feelings? And instead of ignoring those feelings, go into them and figure it out. Because the more you figure this out, the more this comes back. And if this doesn't come back, then it's this. These was what I call blocks. They are the stop sign of you're running out of gas. That's not the direction you want to go. Choose another direction. This might be a relationship, a job, an experience. Something within you is like, no. All of a sudden, every single thing doesn't go your way with this particular situation. There's a reason. Like I said in the source video, if we look at every single thing that happens in our life as something to know and something to learn, then it's not this. It is not these roadblocks that are causing you not to have a life. These roadblocks are saving your life because it wants you to go in the direction you want to go in. It's saying, no, this is where you want to go. This is where you want to be. Listen to your go signs. If your yellows are coming up, what? That's the feelings. Let's dive into it, figure it out. And if we're getting this, stop what we're doing, think about it. Just like I had to as I started this journey, I had to pivot. And those pivots led to literally the creation of everything I'm doing now. I looked at a roadblock as an opportunity to do something better, do something different, and think about it differently. What do I need to know? What do I need to learn when I'm given this and when I'm given the feelings? Do not look at your life as one big, I can't get through it. Because if you look at it like that, you will always have that. Complaining about your life gets you this. Saying, what am I going to do? How am I going to plan? Because I can't keep going this way. And you will start getting more of this in your life. Full steam ahead. So you can do this. It's called the Stoplight Life Method. Take care of you always. 2 things you need in life: self-love and self-care. Start with the 5 habits. See how they work for you, but take them slow. We always want easy fixes. I heard from a really wise person, I don't want the easy way. I want the right way. And I hope going forward you get a lot more of these. You learn a lot more about your feelings. And smile when you get these, because there's a reason to. And once you start to pay attention, you will start smiling at these as well. Have a great day. Take care this week. Bye. Blessings to all who see this.